Okay. I don't know why that was set that way. Why it was feeding back. But yeah, so that what we just saw was a silent compilation reel. There was a lot of raw footage, probably for some sort of colonial American something. I mean, there was a lot of shots of interiors, and then that guy walking and walking and walking. Yeah, so I'm not sure what's up with that, but we'll revisit that maybe at the end of the show, because there's a lot more footage, and it does change up in a weird way at some point. Okay, but in the meantime, let's learn about Children of the Fields. Enjoy. I love that Xerox film says, "Don't make a copy of this."
Un bonche nomás de sacos. Cierra la puerta.
Once there was a little boy. He always wanted a dragon. Then one time his mother was going to the toy shop. Then he said if he could go with her. So when they got there, he saw a dragon, a little dragon, and he said to his mother, well, she buy it. So they did. So he had a dragon of his own.
Cut the roots. Cut them. Cut them with your scissors. Like this. Cut it. Look at your hand.
Okay.
He bought a dragon? What is it?
He bought a dragon. His mother bought him a dragon.
A real dragon?
No, a little one. No, it wasn't a real one. It was
Toy?
a toy. And he was happy because he had a toy brother, my friend.
You made that a story yourself?
Yeah, my own hand.
And the teacher typed it one?
Yeah, she typed it. She just copied it.
Your hands hurt when you do this? It works fast. I'm tired, but if I work slow. You have to work fast, but if you work slow, you ain't gonna make nothing. Well, that's the reason.
¡Dale, pues!
Cuatro, 46, 48, 52, 54, 56, 58, 62, 64, 68, 72, 74, 76, 78, 82, 84, 86, 88, 92, 94.
94. ¿Hay otra tarjeta?
Joanna, did you listen? Write your name. You're gonna have a test. Did you finish? You have to write your name over. What? I'm finished. Do the next page. When you do the next page, you could do anything you want. Hurry up. Nina, why did I tell young lady to raise up your hand? Yes? Good. Write your name again 10 times until you know it. Write your name, Joanne. I put it here. That's JPMO. Color. You're going to have to pay with this book. $10. Yes, you do. You never write in the book. You're going to have to pay $10. Did you ask? I ain't going to pay all that. Yeah, you are. No, I do because... You're going to stay in second grade. You never listen. Never. Good. Rosita, you could go out to recess. Go and play. Go and play. Take your candies and go out and play. Joanna, you haven't done these. You have to done these. You're more bigger than Rosita and she already finished.
Nina, you know where's Beto?
Yes?
You go get him because we got a lot of work to do.
Okay.
Go get him. Quick, Nina. Run.
Daddy wants that. Take a swim. No. Why? You have to get ready for the trip. Take a swim for a little while. No.
Hey, you'll like it.
Look at that, Daddy! Back up! Back up! Oh, slippery.
I told you you tried it, you like it. Que te vaya bien. Bye. Nena, dame un beso. Que te vaya bien, abrazo. ¿Para dónde Beto? ¿María?
De Guadalupe ahí, ¿de qué? Y como le por ahí. ¿Qué le gusta?
Que Dios bendiga a mi hijito, mi bendiciones a mi hijito. Lo cuido donde quiera que esté.
¿Qué pasa? Ay, Beto.
Dios le bendiga a mi hija. Yo le digo que te cuide. Bendiga.
Te portas bien, Beto. Mucho cuidado.
Ya, Beto.
Bueno. Le un plato. Que va bien. about 2 o'clock in the morning.
These onions are the worst onions I ever saw.
That's why I don't like it. And then it's so sticky in the dirt. That they found on the dirt off and they got it. We got a lot of root. Alright, I hope this is gonna be the last row we're gonna do.
Maria, we call you to, we want to talk with all of you.
I ain't got no money. I only got $30. And I think tomorrow we're going to California. Because the job here is no good. I should like to tell you, let you know that it's going to be a hard trip. Well, not a hard trip. It's going to be just right.
It ain't going to be no fun.
What kind of work we're gonna do?
It's onions right now there. And it's, I think it's
Onions and cucumbers.
How long we gonna stay in California?
We're going to stay on it for, I think, well, September, school starts September.
3 months.
By that time, we should have a house in Stockton. I don't think it's going to be that bad. You like to go to school in Stockton?
No,
Why not?
I'm not used to going to that school.
Which school? You know which school you're going to go yet.
I know, that's why I'm not used to it.
But it's going to be fun. You think it's going to be fun there?
Yeah.
Yes. Despacito. Alto, mira, Tina.
Oh, Vito, look.
Oh, the rabbit. Wait, don't hurry. Oh, look. Don't need them down.
Pretty. Look at that. I wonder where's Mother.
Oh, you better put him back.
Don't get him, he's gonna die.
You better, wait, let me see. Look at his ears.
He got big ones. They're getting big. Put him down.
Let's let his mother come for it.
Gently.
Ooh. Right there, Nana. Can you see?
Yes, a dog. It's a little dog, a daddy. Beto, a Joanne y Nena. La muñeca está ahí. Papi le dice al papi gonna go shopping. Papi se va. Gonna go shopping. Cuenta, el papi viene para atrás. Papi gotta go talk to your mother. Papi gotta go inside talk to your mother. Papi gonna go inside talk to your mother.
Why? Why?
Well, something important. Talk to your kid later, okay? Okay? Okay?
De colores en los campos de la primavera. Colores en los pajaritos de afuera. Colores de Nintendo, que ven ahí. Por eso más grandes son este
Well, yes, I have a little house over there in the back over there. You want to look at it?
How much will you rent it?
Well, it's not worth it, but I'll give it to you for $20.
Okay, may I look at it?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
And you think we could stand it in here?
Yeah. Why not?
How long are we gonna stay?
How long? Oh, around 3 months.
Okay, the ceiling.
Oh, yeah, we can fix that, Nina.
And if it rains? I don't like it too.
Oh, little machine.
Too small.
Oh, what can I do, Lita?
Too small. And it doesn't got no bed. Well, look at the ceiling. Look at the ceiling. Was rain gonna come?
Well, so we'll stay here?
Well, we have to stay here because, you know, if we were looking for a house all day, we can find a house. And it's too hard to stay in the car.
You think Maria gonna like it?
I don't like it.
Well, I don't like it either, but
Well, we stay here or let's go back. And you know there's no job there to do.
well, we have to stay here because we have to work.
I like to work.
And you have to have a house to stay. Oh, no. We did good. I hope we do the same this year.
Come down to the border.
Pues yo estoy llevando, mamá.
Una escalera que sí, nena, tenía.
¡Emma!
Aquí sí, nena.
Ahora María va a poner esto.
Do this lady. But, give me that bag.
No, no pique el verde. Dorado. Only red one. No pique el verde.
Cause the Lord is up above and looking down at you. Oh, be careful, little eyes, what you see. Oh, be careful, little mouth, what you say. Oh, be careful, little mouth, what you say. Cause the Lord is up above and looking down at you. Oh, be careful, little mouth, what you say. Oh, be careful, little ears, what you hear. Oh, be careful, little ears, what you hear. Cause the Lord is up above and looking down at you. Oh, be careful, little ears.
So I wonder if that's part of a series that Come Over to My House, where we learn about different people's family life. We'll do some research, try to figure that out. And that's what we call a verite. There is no narration. There's definitely editing going on and deliberate ideas of what's being shot, and it might have been coordinated, but there's no narrator. There's no interview taking place. It's a slice of life. Here's some animals of Asia. This will probably have a narrator. Enjoy.
Here, in the tropical climate of Southeast Asia, the animals are somewhat similar to those found in Africa. For example, like Africa, Southeast Asia is the home of apes. These are gibbons. Asia's thick tropical forests make an ideal home for such expert climbers. See how they use their long arms, swinging from branch to branch? This is the way most apes climb. Their cousins, the monkeys, usually climb on top of the branches, using tails for balance. Hanging beneath the branches, gibbons and other apes do not need tails. Although they travel fast, they don't often fall. Lungors, or leaf-eating monkeys, are also very much at home in the trees. They eat leaves, fruit, buds, and shoots, and often live in large groups. Like the gibbons, these monkeys are found only in Southeast Asia. These spectacular leaps from one tree to another are a way of showing others who is the boss. The macaques are monkeys too, but they spend most of their time on the ground. They are like Africa's baboons and roam in troops searching for food. In parts of India, they are thought of as sacred, and the people protect them and feed them. More than any other monkeys, macaques love to swim. Of course, when you live in such a warm climate, it's a good way of keeping cool. The loris is a distant relative of the monkeys and apes, but unlike them, it climbs very slowly and deliberately. Lorises are not often seen because they usually live at the tops of tall trees and because they usually sleep during the day, becoming active at night. This one seems to have trouble sleeping. Those huge eyes catch every glimmer of light and must find the daylight dazzling. They would work much better at night, when the loris usually goes about its business, searching for fruit, small birds, and insects. And here's another insect eater. This is a pangolin. Those overlapping scales are useful as armor, but are made of hair. The pangolin is an anteater and rips open the nests of ants and termites with its front claws before mopping up the insects with its long, sticky tongue. Its only known relations are other pangolins, and they are found only in Southeast Asia and in Africa. The monitor lizard has African cousins too. It's a member of a big family found in many parts of the world, which includes the largest living lizards. That flickering tongue is being used to taste the air, a habit which helps out the sense of smell when the monitor is hunting. At the moment, it doesn't seem to be hungry, so those open-billed storks are probably safe. But this little mouse deer is more likely prey. It is one of the smallest of the hoofed animals. It is quite harmless and minds its own business, but quite by accident, it has walked into trouble. This is an Indian cobra. But even poisonous snakes prefer a quiet life if possible. So the cobra uses its ribs to fan out its neck as a warning. The mouse deer gets the message. And this time, at least, all is well. These forests are also the home of wild jungle fowl. They belong to the pheasant family, and the males are very handsome and have as many wives as they can get. The females are more plain. Their mother has to look after the chicks without help from her mate. After all, he is the father of other families too, and he hasn't much time to spare. Jungle fowl rarely fly, but the hornbill, although it is just as heavy, flies well. That bump on top of the bill is called the casque. It looks heavy, but is lightly built of bone with plenty of air spaces and covered with horn. The bill itself is useful for reaching out for the fruit that the hornbill eats. But like chopsticks, or a knife and fork for that matter, it has to be used with skill. It looks easy when you know how. In the tropics, fruits and flowers of one kind or another are to be found the whole year round, and there are plenty of hungry mouths to feast on them. These are sometimes called flying foxes, but really they are giant fruit-eating bats, the largest bats in the world, with a wingspan of 5 feet, or 1.5 meters. By day, they sleep, hanging from the branches. But towards evening, they wake up and fly in search of food. They may fly miles in search of the right kind of fruit. Asia's forests are the home of a remarkable number of flying animals, not just insects, birds, and bats. This is a flying lizard. It uses its throat as a signal. Using its long ribs, it spreads out the flaps on the sides of its body, which act as wings. Of course, each time it glides, it loses some height, so it has to get it back by climbing up the tree trunk. But from one tree to another, it takes the most direct route. If lizards fly, why shouldn't snakes? And this is, in fact, the world's only flying snake. Lightly built, like other tree-living snakes, the paradise tree snake is an expert climber. And if it is frightened, it escapes from danger by straightening its body and launching itself into the air. It really is a controlled fall, like a parachute jump. But the snake is in complete control of the situation. It spreads out its ribs and hollows out the underside of its body as it glides through the air. The forest trees make natural launching pads. The flying lemur has no close relatives outside Asia. As well as webbing between the front and back legs, it has some between the back legs and the tail. With such large wings, it can glide up to 136 meters, or 150 yards from one tree to another, losing only a dozen or so meters in height as it goes. It feeds on leaves, buds, and flowers. And when the supply on one tree is gone, it simply moves on to another. It's quicker by air. Returning to the ground, we find the spotted deer of tropical Asia. This is an animal that lives in the forest. Its spotted coat gives it excellent camouflage where the sunlight filters through the leaves. In spotted deer, as in most other deer, the branching antlers are worn only by the males. And they may need them, for this is Asia, home of the tiger. With its long, curved, dagger-like teeth and razor-sharp claws, a tiger can tackle almost any prey. But first, it must find it. This is where those large eyes, and that keen nose come in handy. Tigers live in various kinds of country, ranging from jungles to reedy swamps or more open country with tall grass. In any of these places, the tiger's stripes blend with the shadows, making it easier for their owner to stalk its prey unseen. Sarus cranes are Asia's tallest birds, nearly as tall as a man. They fly well when they need to, but are more often seen in this dancing display. Why they do it and what it means to them is not known. It certainly isn't courtship, because they do it at all seasons of the year, and because young birds sometimes join adults in their dance. Like other regions of the world, Asia has its heavyweights. This kind of wild cattle, the gaur, grows to be 2 meters, well over 6 feet. Gaur live in small herds in hilly forests, using the cover of the trees, their size, and their horns as defenses against tigers. The great Indian rhinoceros is just as tall and much larger and more heavily built. Like the even rarer Javan rhino, it has a deeply folded skin and only one horn. The birds on this one's back feed on insects disturbed by the rhino's feet, and having better eyesight, sometimes the birds help the rhino by warning it of approaching danger. Not that it has anything to fear from another Indian rhino. They usually live quite close to each other. Like the rhinos, elephants eat only plants. Indian elephants are a little smaller than African elephants and are sometimes described as being the ones with small ears. It all depends what you mean by small. Female Indian elephants have only small tusks, known as tushes. Usually they scarcely show beneath the trunk. A young elephant must stay close to its mother so that she can protect it from tigers. Its skin is thick, but it would be no protection against a tiger's claws. And although the skin looks wrinkled, it needs to be cared for. When they can, elephants swim every day. The trunk can be used to spray water and makes a useful breathing tube in deep water. And it is as useful as a hand. Along the coasts of some tropical islands, there are swamp-like forests of mangroves that are flooded each day. It is neither land nor sea, or perhaps it is both. So it isn't too surprising to find the mud skipper, a fish that walks out of water using its fins as legs. Of course, it has to keep itself damp. Watch it moisten its eyes by wiping them on its damp cheeks. It looks as if the animal is blinking, but fish can't blink. In the branches above the swampy forests of the island of Borneo lives perhaps the world's strangest looking monkey, the proboscis monkey. The original human inhabitants of Borneo thought it looked strange too. They called it by the name they also used for the first European colonist, Orang Blanda, which means white man. They thought that the Dutch settlers had large noses too. The proboscis, or nose, of adult males is particularly large. They are especially active in the early morning when they feed on leaves. But the rarest and most human in appearance of the wild animals of Borneo and the neighboring island of Sumatra are the orangutans. They are long-armed and tailless, and, like the gibbons, they are true apes. They live on their own or in twos and threes. One young one at a time is normal, and it grows only slowly, reaching full size when it's about 10 years old. They mainly feed on fruit, especially the fruit of the durian tree. Orangutans are now rare. Probably fewer than 3,000 still survive. Like all of the Earth's wild creatures, Asia's animals are beautifully built for the lives they lead. Some are quick and clever, some are unusual, some are grotesque. But in their different ways, they are all beautiful.
So we're orangutans, the Western folks. We should just own up to it. Okay, this one I showed a long time ago. I think like 3-4 years ago. But we're going to watch it again. Community helpers, police officers. Enjoy.
Reported vehicular purging and grand, injuries unknown, country on a call, this time 1604. 10-4.
Here's a sight you've probably seen many times. A police car speeding past with its lights flashing and its siren wailing. Haven't you often wondered where the police officer was going in such a hurry? Have you sometimes wished you could ride along to find out what it's like to be a police officer? Well, here's your chance. I'm Officer Stark. Sorry I can't shake hands right now, but as you can see, I'm kind of busy. I've been a police officer for almost 6 years now. I work the second shift, we sometimes call it watch, from 4 o'clock to midnight. No matter what hours you work, being a police officer is hard work, and sometimes dangerous, but I like it. One reason is, every day is different. You never know what's going to happen next. Here's an example, a traffic accident. We first find out if anyone is hurt.
Anybody hurt? No, I'm all right.
See your driver's license, please.
Hey, I was coming down this hill
Can I see
here.
your driver's license, please? We'll get around to the store here in just a minute. I want to get the license and get you situated in the vehicle here.
Okay.
We gather all the information we can from the people who were driving the cars and from witnesses.
I wasn't watching them. I was coming down this hill here and I was turning left.
Just a second, Mr. Dark. You folks see any of the accident happen? Okay, thank you very much.
We try to find out what caused the accident, whose fault it was, and whether or not anyone broke the law. We always write all the information down. That way we have all the facts in case we have to testify in court.
Okay, Mr. Dart, would you like to tell me first what happened, please?
As a police officer, it's my job to uphold the law and to protect life and property in the community. We spend much of our time helping people in different ways.
Yes, I was turning right, and he turned left right in front of me into my lane.
Okay, what color was the light for you,
It
ma'am?
was green.
And for you, sir?
Green, absolutely. I had a green light.
Fine.
You sure you couldn't change this into a warning?
No, sir, I'm sorry.
Is that all you want?
Yes, sir, you're free to go. Okay, ma'am?
I'm going to need a
Okay, fine. In particular,
Handling accidents is just one of many ways police officers help people.
We'll have one here for you.
Thank you.
I don't know what's wrong with you. How long have you been late? Well, 5 minutes, I think, called you. Sometimes police are called to give emergency care to people who suddenly become sick, such as this heart attack victim. Police officers have saved many lives by knowing what to do at times like this. Sometimes we save a life by rushing through town to take medicine or blood to someone who's sick or injured. Of course, police officers help people in a lot of usual ways, too. We direct traffic so you can get where you're going safely. We give directions so people can find their way around an unfamiliar part of town.
Traders National Bank is at 1125 Grand. Go up here 1 block, make a right, and go down 1 block. It's right on the corner at 12th and Grand.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We return little lost children to their parents.
I believe Sarah belongs to you. She told me that you got lost from her.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's okay. She was over there. She was worried. She was looking for you. But
We provide special police escorts. At night, we watch over stores and shops, making sure doors are locked and no prowlers are around. Besides helping people in all these ways, police officers also enforce the laws of the community, the rules which tell people how to live together in peace and safety. Some of these laws have to do with the use of cars, trucks, and other motor vehicles. Police officers write tickets that remind people not to break the parking laws and block traffic. Using special radar equipment, police officers spot speeding cars and stop them before they cause a serious accident.
Good morning, sir. May I see your driver's license? You were just checked on radar at 43 miles per hour in a posted 30-mile-an-hour speed zone.
43?
Yes, sir.
No one likes to pay for a speeding ticket, but sometimes people need this reminder to drive safely and obey the traffic laws. It may even save someone's life. Of course, we police officers know that most people try to obey the law at all times. Oh, sure, they may make a mistake and get a traffic ticket or a parking ticket once in a while, but they would never break the law by committing a serious crime, such as robbery, burglary, or murder.
that bread costs $25, John.
Oh, come on. I got a traffic ticket on the way.
But sad to say, there are always a few people who will commit such crimes.
$25. Yeah, well, if you have any left, come back. Put the money in a sack. Fast. Okay. Come on, hurry up. I'm hurrying. Come on. Your billfold, too. Come on, hurry up. Now, face down on the floor. Don't move for 2 minutes. Hello, I want to report a robbery.
When someone calls the police to report any kind of trouble, an officer gets all the information from the caller.
No, he's gone. He left.
Did you see any type of vehicle?
A fella here said it was in a white van with brown stripes.
Did you get a license number?
Did you get the license number? No, he didn't get any license number. Yeah, it just happened just a couple of minutes ago.
The dispatcher calls the patrol car nearest the scene of the crime.
Report of an armed robbery at the market, Gregory and Oak, calling car 867.
Gregory and Rock Hill.
867, make the call from Gregory and Rock Hill. Suspect vehicles reported to be a white van with a brown stripe.
10-4.
Sometimes a police helicopter will be sent out to try and locate the criminals from the air.
Okay, could you tell me what happened, sir?
When a serious crime has occurred, it's the police officer's job to get all the information which could lead to the criminal's arrest.
Catch anything here?
We question the victim and any witnesses to find out exactly what happened.
You haven't touched that, have you?
We get a description of the criminal.
Okay, fine. About how tall do you think this fellow was?
And we always write everything down so we can make a full report.
No, I didn't see what happened in here. I was outside.
Later on, other police officers will search for additional evidence, such as fingerprints.
I'm Detective Standards. This is Detective Ely.
And detectives, plainclothes policemen who are skilled in investigating crimes, will try to find other clues that could lead to the criminal's arrest.
Did you happen to see anything which resembled that?
Yeah, I think I did. There was a white van. It really went burning around the corner.
The gunman who robbed this store may have gotten away, but a lot of police officers will be looking for him.
A brown stripe on it and...
Okay, robberies are still on the increase, so keep an eye on your open businesses. Incidentally, we got a pickup on that holdup that occurred yesterday at Gregory and Oak. Write this down. We're looking for a white Ford van with a brown stripe.
Another day, and this is how it begins. Roll call. The sergeant makes sure we're all here and then gives us any special instructions. Soon we're back on the job, patrolling our assigned area, or beat. Of course, we couldn't do our job without the help of many other people. The mechanics who keep our cars and motorcycles in top shape. The technicians who keep our radios and other communication equipment working properly. The scientists who do important work in the police laboratory. And the many clerks and secretaries that handle the paperwork of a police force.
The investigator must be able to identify the physical evidence.
Have you ever wondered how someone gets to be a police officer? Well, believe me, it's not easy. It takes several months of hard work and training.
One of the ways we do this is that we properly mark the evidence.
Trainees study the laws they will uphold as police officers.
Recognized means of marking evidence.
They learn about first aid.
You know, when you tie it off on the sides.
Breathe 4 quick breaths.
And other ways of saving lives.
By the victim's mouth to feel and listen for air.
You want to search?
Trainees also learn how to deal with troublemakers.
Take your right hand, put it in the middle of the subject's back. That way, if he does move, you can feel it.
The block will be done in the same manner.
And how to defend themselves and others from attack.
Stopping the attack, either a high kick or a low kick. Now let's go to work and try that.
That is, stance.
And of course, every police officer must know how to use his or her revolver.
4 basic fundamentals must be present to shoot a well-aimed, well-placed shot.
Although they rarely, if ever, have to fire their guns in the line of duty, police officers know they must be ready, just in case. That's why all police officers practice from time to time.
Officer Stephen L. Young.
The new graduates of the police academy or training school are called rookies. At last, they're police officers, cops.
42nd entrant officers.
By the way, the nickname cop comes from the copper star some policemen wore many years ago. Well, that gives you some idea about how you get where I am today and what being a police officer is all about. I could tell you more, but right now that van could be the one used in yesterday's armed robbery. I better check it out. Thanks for riding with me.
Sorry about that, everybody. Was dealing with this problematic mini DV tape. This is sometimes what we deal with at AV Geeks when we're digitizing other people's stuff, is that we don't know if this was a special format that's just not playing back on our deck, or is it just dirty, or was it recorded on a camera that was damaged? All these issues are things that we have to worry about. But thank you so much for watching today. Boy, it was a mixed bag of stuff. Hopefully we have more to watch tomorrow. So here's something. I'm getting an MRI tomorrow on my neck because I'm still having problems with numbness here from a pinched nerve, and I want to find out what's going on. So I should be back in time, but just in case, I might have a pre-recorded thing just to stand by. So we'll see. But hopefully I'll be here. I should have plenty of time to have that procedure done and then come back. But yeah, I'm going to be in a big tube that's going to go bah, 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 da, 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 bah. It'll be my first MRI, but my wife Katrina has had MRIs, and so I've been there for that. So good times. All right, everybody, take care. We'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your Monday.